Hi, I'm Kim, and this is the first in a series about movable chord shapes for the cigar box guitar, tuned G, D, G. Before I start talking about this week's video, I just want to say thanks to those who commented on my last video on beginner slide guitar when I showed how absolutely rubbish I am right at the beginning. Thanks to Steve Harvey and Red Dog for their encouragement, and for Chris Stevens. Thanks for that tip, I am trying it out. If you started out by playing the one finger bar chords, if that's how you've learnt to play the cigar box guitar, you'll know that by moving the chords up and down the fretboard, you can change the note. So open G becomes an A chord. Now you really need to start learning the fretboard if you're going to try and work out what these chord names are. If you're just using 1, 4, 5, I suppose it doesn't really matter. But for those of you who do want to learn the notes, I've got a download on my website, which is www.beginnercbg.com. And there I've put in some download chords for you, song charts, all kinds of stuff. So go and have a look. Lots and lots of information on there, especially for those of you who are starting out and really don't know where to go. It's not that hard to learn the fretboard, really, because there's only 3 strings and 2 of those are tuned the same. So if you just learn G all the way up to G on the 12th fret, and then D all the way up to D on the 12th fret, you've really learnt most of the fretboard. The root of a chord, that's the note that gives this its name, can either be on the 1st string, the 2nd string or the 3rd string. And today we're going to look at chords with the root on the bass string and also on the middle string. Let's start with those 1 finger power chords. I quite like to play it with my 2, 3 and 4 finger lined up. And then I move that up from A to B to C to D to E to F sharp and G. So all of those kind of power chords, the root is in the bass, and if you know what the note is on that bottom string, you'll know what the chord shape is. But what about if the root is on the middle note? In this one, the root is on the middle string, and I know that because the middle string is a D and the 2nd fret up is an E, so D, D sharp, E. So then all I need to do is use my 3rd and 4th finger to stretch 2 frets above that fret that I've got that 1st finger on. So that's an E power chord. If I move it up a fret, it becomes an F power chord, F sharp, G. I can check whether that G power chord sounds similar to the one with the open strings. Let's play it. You can see it's the same notes, just slightly in a different order. So it's either G, D, G or D, G, D. So let's have a look at how we move this up. So we've said E to F to G sharp to A. So that's an A power chord with the root on the middle string, and this is the A power chord with the root on the bass string. So as you can see, we can move power chords, whether they're the 1 finger type or whether they're this shape, up and down the fretboard, and that's how you get different chords. Next time we're going to look at major chords with the roots on the middle string.